They weren't joking. That video game song do bang. We're back. We're back to relatively normal programming. On one side anyway. We're back to playing Trails as the regular Monday thing, and we have Blueprints waiting for our Friday thing. Eventually, we'll get back to playing other recommended games there. But man, we're just in those feats. Trails, yes, Trails. Hello, Spitfire. We're gonna get in there. We're gonna do our best. What's with the what? We've been due Trails. It's been here for a while. It's gonna be here for a long time. Feet will be here. We will have feet. The feet will come. You know, it's in the schedule now. But yeah, we gotta get back to it. I just took too long eating my food, and then we're late. But we'll still have the time to get on that trail. So let's get to it. I have to set up again this game because I kind of forgot to do that before I started stream, because normally I'll like either start it so it's running or like I getting back on the trail. Yeah. Either I'll start it beforehand and just have it in the background already, or like I'll run it so that it's the first thing that I did. Yeah, it's not. It's still Blueprints. Whoa. There we go. Oh, it's doing that thing where it's like freaking. Or I can't see anything. Hold on. We gotta like fucking restart. That's what I get for not preparing. There we go. Oh, that's what it is. So it's when I click, it doesn't Oh, I had the right one. I don't know why it's not coming. Oh, I know why. Hold on. Fucking that'll do it. Where's the mouse? Can you show the... There you go. Jesus Christ. I don't know why that took so long. Whoop. Okay. Fuck am I doing actually? Oh, we're going to that we're in a new town. We're in this town, super shopping town. We're going to... Do we have any other... No, it's just the missing airliner thing. I guess unless it's the Bracer Guild. Yeah, is there anything here that we can get? Nope. Oh, we just got a whole bunch of stuff like in the beginning, so we have to go do the play. Okay, fine. Let's go pretend not to be bracers and just be poking around for no reason. I don't know how that's a better idea, but it's the idea we got. We're all healed. We have a lot of CP, so we're pretty good. West Bose, East Vert Bridge. What's this side? North Hocken Gate. Is it the Hocken Gate? I totally... Yeah, the Hocken Gate, okay. Oh, you can actually, like, read it. Damn. That's pretty good. I think I've only ever looked at it, like, at an oblique, weird angle. Oh, that one's far. Hold it right there. The Hocken Gate is currently not permitting civilian passage to the checkpoint. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed past this point. Sorry to make you waste your breath, but we are authorized to be here. Estelle produced Mayor Maybell's letter with a flourish. This is Mayor Maybell's. The mayor has requested that we come and speak with General Morgan about the status of the search. As you can see, this document is official. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later. I guess there's nothing we could do but let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know Mayor Maybell is the one in charge of the entire region? You can't just ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. We'll grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, never forget that we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Alright then, let us through. Nice. Well, if it's a request from the mayor, that's a different story. Be quick about your business. The Hakken Gates is on the international border we share with the Empire. Make sure you don't cause any problems. Okay. What's up with this? Why is it so specific? I don't know, maybe there's just like random, there are just random things like this. What's your deal? It's called a Rumera. Doesn't seem to be much elemental things. And it doesn't seem to be much of a threat.
Alright, we're good to go.
Well, okay. Was there a way I could get onto the top of these cliffs? Looks like no. Okay. We already fought you, we don't need to fight you again. Who else is out here? Another one. Two I use. Ain't no thing.
Piece of cake.
Whoa, that's a big bird. Did it turn around? I think it did. Okay, let's get rid of this first. Because we know those are gone in one go. Don't know about you. That's a lot of... Do you have fire? You do. Okay, let's just do it. Ow. Just been like, you've been killing all of my kids. I'm gonna get you. Nice, critical.
Alright, we're good to go.
A nice Summer Sepith. Just keep on going, I guess. Yeah, you go for the far one. You go for the near one. Oh. We'll clean it up, I guess. I'm surprised she wasn't strong enough. I swear she's the highest level one here.
Alright, we're good to go.
More tender poultry. Well... Turn around. Come on. Go about your business. Did I get it? Not quite. It keeps turning like last minute. Yeah, let's have you start with that. Let's have you art. Nope, that was one. Let's just, yeah, attack you. Feather shower. Ow. Okay, at least didn't interrupt my art. Hate when that happens. can you attack it? No. So you might as well go after these other ones. Let's just attack. Honestly, we could probably attack later. So let's try to remove these two from the equation. What? Really? Uh-oh. Okay, well, let's art again then, if you're gonna be like that. One. Get away with like a single one.
We're good to go.
It's a lot of bird. Should we eat? Yeah, we should probably eat. What does this do again? All heals. Okay. This one just all heals. Oh, so it just depends on what we have going on. KO Cure. Well, I don't know where we get tricolor rice. Oh, HP 150, 500 versus HP 180. What do we have going on? If we have 180, the person that's suffering the most right now is Estelle. It would be like 360. I think that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Rush him. Finally! Oh shit, there's two of them. Do you have fire? No, you don't. Well, you're gonna do whatever you want. Cause you can't hit him very well. You're also going to attack one of these, just so we can make sure. Damn. I really didn't do shit. Okay, quick and easy. Roast beast.
Are we done already?
Okay. Is it just big birds all the way through? Erebonia border, Haken Gate. This is the Haken Gate? It's freaking huge! Of course it's huge. It acts as the sole entrance to the Empire and is the rampart that protects Liberl from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military reaction, bigger equals better. Which means that beyond this point is no longer Liberl. Yeah. It's the territory of the Erebonian Empire which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The Erebonian Empire. Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go meet with General Morgan. There are some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find him in there. Okay, let's go! Before that, I want you to remove those bracer emblems you got pinned on your chest. Thanks, Shara. Smart. Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot all about that. Yeah, somehow I feel all weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Don't worry, that's proof that you've started adjusting to being a bracer. Well, there we go. Time to snoop first and foremost. Nothing in here. I can't really rotate very much either. I'm pretty sure this is the barracks that we're supposed to go into. Who are you? I'm thinking about visiting the Empire. It doesn't look like anyone's here to fill out the necessary paperwork for leaving the country, though. Well, it doesn't really matter to me since I just live my life on a whim. In fact, the only reason I decided to travel to the Empire is, well, because it occurred to me. Okay, dude. That's what you do. Welcome to the Hawken Gate. Hey, wait a minute. Did you come here by way of the Iceland Road? Like, that's supposed to be blocked. What the fuck?
How in the world did you guys get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted on the Iceland Road yet.
We came here on an errand for Mayor Maybell from Bose. Do you think you could let us into the General Morgan? Joshua explained that the mayor requested without disclosing his identity.
Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the general, but unfortunately he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. It looks like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea of when he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar in that rest stop over there, so why don't you wait there for him? I'll let you know when he gets back.
A bar and a rest stop? Why is there a bar in a place like this?
Obviously because this is the border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so there are a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit.
That makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable that you would need facilities like an inn and a bar.
Well then, we'll take you up on your suggestion and wait over at the bar.
Twist her arm. She's like, fuck yeah. I'm drinking on the job again. Yeah, okay, I guess this was the bar. She seems too important. Okay, let's start here. I'm a merchant from the Ardabonian Empire, and I'm on my way to Bose.
The blonde-haired man over there is rather handsome and well-dressed, but after talking to him, I found him to be a little odd.
Good day and welcome to our humble establishment on the outskirts of Bose. Since this is a bar, we've got wine to drink and food to eat. Just don't expect anything too elaborate. Okay, let's shop. I have 1600. Vegetable in a sandwich. Huh. And potluck in a shell. Ooh, Cures KO. Well, let's get one of each. What a surprise. This is my first time eating Liberal's cooking, but it was rather delectable.
I'm glad you liked it. If you head to town, there's a number of other places where you can eat great Liberal cooking as well. You enjoy your troubadours, alright?
That I will do, believe me. If this is the kind of food I can get in a border dive like this, then I truly am in for a feast elsewhere in this land.
Well, excuse me for having my bar here on the outskirts of the country. Before you go feasting on the finer things, how about a glass of wine? I know it's not high-end exactly, but the taste is worth the price.
Well then, maybe I will.
Do you think this guy is...
He looks like a traveler from the Empire, if you ask me. Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Liberal, but may I ask if you're traveling to the Empire?
Nope, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire.
You appear to be a citizen of Arbonia yourself. What about you? Are you here to visit the Liberal Kingdom? I'm glad you asked. I'm indeed a visitor in Liberal, both for work and for pleasure. And you say you're running an errand, but I can see your true colors. I know exactly who you are.
Who we are?
Indeed. You're bracers, no?
How'd you know? We removed our bracer emblems.
Also, you don't confirm the guess immediately. You just be like, what? What are you talking about?
Wait, are you trying to tell us that you're in the same profession?
It's true that there are guild branches to the Empire, but I'm not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. And there's an air about you that reminded me of them, so I just thought I'd ask. There's some excellent deductive reasoning skills you've got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of the crowd like that. Are you sure you're a traveler? Please don't look at me with such suspicious eyes. Those cold, flickering eyes of amber are just like a glass of exquisite brandy. You just make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms.
You're a bold one, aren't you? Wait a minute, you? Are you one of those men who likes other boys? Are you a...
About to say a slur. I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of serenity, sons of elegance, supernatural melodies and cleansing landscapes, masterpieces and stories to move the soul. And last, but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these are those which pique my interest.
So he's a bisexual.
So you're a pervert, just like I thought. Wow, she was about to call him a slur.
Yep, definitely a pervert.
How dreadful it is that genius is misunderstood in every generation. I feel as if my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. You with your magnificent black hair, please comfort me in my time of need. I'm gonna have to pass. You've already scarred me for life as it is. Wow, such a like shitty reaction. He just thought that you were beautiful, hit on you once, and now you're just like, oh my god, scarred for life.
I've heard strange conversations in my day, but this one's worth remembering. The look on that kid's face. Huh. Hey, you three! Oh, it's the soldier from earlier. The general has just returned. I just spoke to him about the matter. He said he'll meet you now. Really? Yeah, so come to the barracks with me immediately.
Aw, I didn't get to go upstairs. Wow, that was much quicker than I thought.
Yeah, now at least maybe we'll be able to find out what's going on.
Okay then, let's be off, shall we? Wait, why is he coming with us?
What are you following us around for? Your timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat in exiting behind us. It almost seemed just natural. Scarily so.
Huh, you noticed. Everything about you all seems so interesting, so I thought I'd take a gander. Please, don't mind me. Carry on, my good gent and mademoiselles.
Of course we're gonna mind! Now get you! Shoot! Shoot!
Scrooge. Yeah, like, what the fuck? You don't know what we're talking to the guy about. You're just inviting yourself? Like, what? Who was that guy? Seriously, what was his deal?
He's not normal, that's for sure. Getting rid of that weirdo is probably better for not only for ourselves, but for a service, but a service for the world at large too. Now let's hurry and meet the general.
Damn, homophobic Estelle. Actually, I wanted to see if I can go upstairs. Oh, okay, it's just like in stuff. It's like we go back out and he's following us again. And we're just like, hey, whoa.
I hear some arguing. Was there some kind of problem with another traveler? No, nothing big like that. That aside, could you let us meet with the general? Yeah, he's inside. His office is the last door on the left. Make sure you don't go wandering around in other places where you're not permitted.
The last door on the left, huh? Well, oh wait, no, he's in. I don't want to get in trouble super. End of the hall on the left. Looks like this is the general's room.
Alright, here goes nothing.
We're here on behalf of Mayor Maybell.
That's right.
Very well. Come inside.
Thank you for seeing us.
I'm glad that you came. My name is Morgan. I've been tasked with guarding the Hawken Gate by Her Majesty Queen Alicia.
It's an honor to meet you, sir. We are all here on behalf of Mayor Maybell.
Please, pardon our intrusion during such a busy time. Like, I love how the office skills people talk first, and Estelle's just kind of there. There's no need to apologize. I've known Maybell since she was but a child. I couldn't imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor.
Alright then, would you please read this first?
So it's about the missing airliner, is it? Under ordinary circumstances, that information would be strictly confidential, but considering this is a request coming from her, I'll tell you everything I know.
Sweet!
Huh? Why are you happy about something that doesn't concern you?
Crap, I should have kept my mouth shut.
The mayor appears quite distraught over the situation, and so we wanted to do anything we can to assist her. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that she has been blessed with some good people around her. Let me get right down to things and explain the status of our search efforts.
Please do.
The airliner, Linda, disappeared on its way to Roland after taking off from the Bose landing port. Presently, we have units searching all areas of the region, but we have yet to come up with anything. On its way to Roland from Bose? So what you're saying is the possibility of the incident being caused by monsters or an accident is fairly slim, right? If an airship of that size has crashed, it likely would have been discovered in the initial search efforts. Yes, that's exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Bose and Roland goes over some plains that allow a commanding view of the land. And of course, the probability of the airliner going down in Valeria Lake or the ocean is extremely low.
Well, am I relieved to hear that it's probably not a worst-case scenario like that. So if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that an airship could have been taken, right? Which makes me think that the only remaining motives must be to loot the cargo or demand a ransom for the hostages.
In other words, a hijacking, right? Also, considering the geographical conditions, it could have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army.
And that would be really big news if that was the case. What's the matter, General?
I was just thinking that that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also consider the possibility that the Imperial Army was involved, so we have enforced strict regulations on the flow of information. As an international incident, if taken lightly, could result in another war.
War.
But thanks to the small mercies of Aidios, the possibility for another conflict disappeared early this morning. A certain organization sent a letter to the royal family and Orbital Ship Co. claiming responsibility and demanding a ransom for the passengers. This organization goes by the name of the Capua family.
The Capua family? It could be who I think it is, could it?
It certainly appears to be that way. The Sky Bandits who have been operating in the shadows within Bow region are led by 3 siblings at their head. I take it you've heard of them?
Not only have we heard of them, we just had a run-in with them in Roland. I just can't believe those good-for-nothing thieves managed to trace such a big incident here in Bose.
Estelle!
Oops.
We got a run-in with them in Roland. I'd heard that some of their gang showed up in the Roland region, but...
I think he's on to us. Yeah, because of you and your big mouth.
I see now. I thought the way you were able to analyze the situation was strange for mere civilians. But never would I have guessed that a girl and a couple of kids were like you were bracers.
Who are you calling kids?
Your ass. Just for the record, Mayor Maybell did in fact request that we come here and talk to you. Silence, deceivers! Get in here, man!
He looks pretty pissed. This is how a hard-nosed military man acts, eh?
What's the matter, General? These visitors try to pull anything funny? These bracers need to be shown the door. Throw them out immediately. Damn, I should have poked around.
Just what is your problem, old man? Trying to brush us off by like bugs?
Huh, you're no different. Hiding your identity so you could try and finagle some information out of me. It's because you pull underhand actions like that bracers can't be trusted.
Just where do you get off calling it finagling? It's your own fault since you didn't share information with the guild to begin with.
Nonsense! Who in their right mind would leave an incident this big in the hands of a mere civilian group? I swear, of all the stupid things Mabel could have tried to pull, hiring a bunch of kids like this and getting in the way of our search party.
How about you cut with the crap, General? Why do you think we've had to come all the way from Roland to begin with? It's because when it comes down to it, you military morons can't do your job.
Whoa. What did you say?
Holy cow.
Sure is really pissed, alright.
For the past few months, you've known about the string of burglaries which seemed to be the work of the Sky Bandits, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload onto the guild instead of looking into them themselves like they should have, huh? And now, the second this incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude. Yet you've got nothing to show for it. No hostages or even the location of the missing airliner. Don't you think that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom?
Silence, girl! The military is an organization that runs on discipline and does not take action on a whim. Unlike a group I know of who didn't think ahead and let the Sky Bandits escape, so along with your insolence.
So you're really looking for a fight, aren't you?
How sad it is to see such discord. Strife brings nothing to be borne, but only extends the barren wilderness within our hearts. Let me sing a requiem for you all, one to soothe your parched souls. A gentle yet wistful tune to bathe your brittle spirits and cause the deserts of your hearts to bloom. Brightly shooting stars, leaving trails in the skies. Like a guiding light, they show me the way to your eyes. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain, and the cruel moon mocks my pain. If this fleeting dream shall never be, a single wound will remain in my heart for all to see. Our passionate first and final kiss. Your tears to me are an amber bliss. Let us immure this eternal love. What a distraction. Haha, it looks like you all understood what I was trying to get across. What is it that is most precious above all? That's love and peace, baby. I think it's about time for the search party to be returning with their reports. That's right, General. I should get back to my duties and make sure you don't let in those kids again. Oh, and cancel any further checks on the travelers along the Eisen Road. Having these kids around any longer will just be an eyesore. Right away, sir. He ran away. I wish we could escape. He's still right behind us, isn't he? He just fucking look over and he's like completely glitched out. Haha. No matter which country you visit, military men lack romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense.
You know, maybe we should get going ourselves.
Yeah, good idea. We had a bit of trouble, but we did manage to get some information.
After we head back to Bose, how about we think about our future plan of attack?
Huh? Where are you going? Wait for me. I mean, please wait for me. What is his name even? Let me try to introduce myself again. I'm Olivier Lenheim, a wandering bard and musician by trade. As you already know, I'm an Erebodian touring for your fair liberal.
I'm Estelle, and... Now wait a minute, why do we have to introduce ourselves to you?
Easy, Estelle. He did intercede for us back there. I'm Joshua.
And I'm Sherazard. Things were getting pretty heated, and I'm glad you stepped in before something really bad happened. Let me just say thanks.
You've got nothing to thank me for. I only did what any person who loves beauty and peace would have done. However, if you insist, how about going on a date with me for a day?
I'm going to have to pass on that. First of all, I don't have that sort of free time.
Oh, that's too bad. Alright then I'll just also accept Joshua as a substitute. What do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me in your questionable humor. Well, that's odd. I didn't mean it as a joke. Something that makes me even more questionable.
Now just a minute, how come you didn't invite me on a date?
You? I don't know how to put this, but you're a bit lacking in the sexy department. Wow. You might want to think about taking a lesson or two from your friends here.
Well, excuse me for not being sexy. And just what do you mean by saying I should take a few lessons from Joshua?
Calm down, Estelle. I think you're cute enough just the way you are. Now, I guess it's true, you are a bit lackluster in the sexy category.
What did you just say? Oh, kid grief. Anyway, like I said before, we're busy. I'm sorry there's not a better way to thank you, but we've got to get going.
And how about you take me along with you to the city of Bose? This is my first time in Liberal, after all, and I'd like to request a guide.
Well, if that's all you want, then I don't mind. Shara! Now, just a second. It's the least we can do, and we're headed to the same place anyway. Plus, acting as guide is one of Bracer's many duties. Oh, alright. I guess we're stuck with him until then. But what if he tries to sink his poisonous fangs of lush into Joshua?
Estelle?
Don't you worry, Joshua. I'll save him from his perverted intentions if he tries anything funny.
What is it exactly that you think he'll try? Please don't refer to me like I'm some sort of ferocious beast. I'd rather that you call me a hunter of love. Even love stealer wouldn't be that bad of a title either. Love stealing, don't steal love, only take it when it's given, man.
Are you right in the head?
So how about it, everyone? Shall we leave for Bose? I'm counting on all you all to get me there safely. Now let us be off.
Who died and made you leader? Hey, wait a minute, you. I'm not done warning you about the grisly fate that awaits you if you sully Joshua's innocence.
Jeez. Such a weird interaction. Okay, is he actually, like, useful in the party? Needler. What is that? Quick draw, howling bullet. So he has, okay, oh, he has a gun. I didn't even, like, look at the picture. I just kind of looked directly at the equipment. Okay, so he's like a fucking Irvine type asshole. Ornament. Let's see what he got. Got Clock of Firebolt, Soul Blur. He's got open slots? What do I want? I can give him, like, another one of those. Chaos Brand. What does that even do? When did we even get this? Information available to page status. See enemies from a distance. I think that helps him. Okay, you know what? We'll give you HP 1 just so that you can also do other things. Models and enemies' cognitive abilities confused. Okay. Alright. He's EP. Dex plus 5, attack plus 1. Alright, alright. Might as well save while we're in here. We got a new guy. And we're pretty good with HP. Oh. This again. He's the only one that's out of arts. Let's try. Well, okay, let's still keep going for the fake chance because that's important. It's Firebolt, you. It's Firebolt, you. Can you shoot him?
Take that!
Ooh, you can't.
Take!
It's just not very good. At least it's like ensures. Oh no, it didn't ensure shit.
Yeah!
Okay, well. Try that again. Oh yeah, only one of them hit. Let's try attacking for no reason. Okay, that kind of worked.
Take that! Take!
He's got a decent amount of EP.
All right! We rule!
Tender poultry. Let's wait for it to oh, too many. At least I know I can take these guys out. Let's just go from top to bottom. I think if you attack these, will it do any good? Okay, it's pretty good. We should have had you art though, because you have the most EP, but like, I believe in Estelle. You have the least EP, so you're going to attack. Damn, every time. One down. Let's just take you out. If we art, we will get to go. Nope. I'm just gonna attack. Let's just make it a sure thing. Nice.
Enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show. Whoop. I'm just doing this for leveling up purposes. Oh, we didn't get the the whatchamacallit, the preemptive out of that one. And a miss. Easy.
Oh, are we done already?
Okay, he's level 13, which is about where Shara is, so that makes me feel I'm not particularly behind. And honestly, like, the ease with which we deal with these monsters also supports that theory. There we go. Who's got the most EP? It's Oli here. Estelle's got more than Shara, so she's gonna art anyway. Just cause I'm not entirely sure that Olivia would go on in the right time. Okay, we needed a double anyway. Yeah, you're stronger too.
All right, we're good to go.
We need to get some fucking poultry recipes going, my guy. Ah, side hit. Okay, strength up. She should actually take that. There you go.
Oh, are we done already?
Do 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 do. I wish there was like a Final Fantasy XIV style kind of like circle around them, so I knew exactly where their facing was. Pretty annoyed at that miss.
Oh, are we done already?
Okay, we're going through. Okay, I just fucking missed. It's just one anyway.
That's that then. Let's move.
Alright, alright, alright. East Bose Highway. Okay, so the whole checkpoint is gone. Guess we're going back to Bose. It's a whole thing. Were there any monsters on this one? I do like the little detail that usually like right outside of a city, there's no monsters. So this is Bose, is it? It's more urban than I had imagined. The building over there, is Bose Market, no?
Well, you seem to be quite knowledgeable. Are you sure this is really your first time in Liberal?
I was smart enough to buy a tourist guidebook before I left. One published by your very own Liberal News, no less.
A guidebook? Do they really sell such things?
I don't know how to say it, but we live in a really convenient age.
So you intend to go shopping at the Bose Market now?
Yep, and after doing a bit of window shopping, I plan to dress up and dine out. According to the guide, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant in town.
Right, the place we ate at with the mayor. What I mean to say is, I guess this is the place.
Eateros, authentic liberal cuisine, or so they say. Indeed, no doubt this is the place. I'm quite looking forward to it.
But it's supposed to cost a pretty mirror if you decide to go with a full-course meal. I'd have to recommend a normal bar any day over this.
Worry not, my fair lady. I've brought sufficient travel expenses. And if that's not enough, I'll earn more with my superb skills. Superb skills? You're not talking about your songs and musical, renditions, are you?
Can you actually earn mirror with that crap?
Jeez. Ha! I've started the main opera singer at the Great Theatre in the Erebonian capital before. If I remember right, I once earned 1 million mirror in a single night.
Big fat liar.
Alright everyone, good work. I guess this is farewell until fate brings us together once more. Adios, amigos.
I hope he comes back. I actually like the fact having like one guy with a gun. Also, he took my fucking ornament.
What horror have we unleashed on this poor innocent city? Is everyone from Marebonia a weirdo like that?
I don't think that I like the idea of that being the Empire stereotype.
Huh?
What I'm trying to say is that I think the majority of the people there are quite serious. I read in a book that their ethos respects the strong, silent type.
So what you're saying is that he's simply weirdo because he's an artist. Now just hold up there, Estelle. If the artists of the world heard that, they'd be less than pleased. Let's see. We need to report the information we got out of the general to Lugran.
And it would be best if we let Mayor Maybell know that after that too.
So first we visit the guild and then the mayor's residence. Okay, let's get going.
They hating on my boy way too much. Stop.
Oh, it's you kids. So did you find anything about the incident?
You bet. Valuable information at that.
Still relayed the information they had obtained from General Morgan.
Sky Bandits and the Capo family. You're right, that is valuable information. It looks like we'll be able to decide on a policy for the Bracer Guild related to this. However, I'm surprised to hear that General Morgan's even bigger Bracer hater than I originally thought.
Yeah, I was really surprised myself. And Roland, the job of a bracer is pretty much respected by everyone, so to encounter someone who hates bracers that much?
Don't worry about it. General Morgan is an exception. Under normal circumstances, the Royal Army and the Guild maintain a pretty good cooperative relationship. However, it looks like this time you're gonna have to deal with a lot more than you bargained for.
Well then, I guess we'll have to try and make steady efforts while maintaining a low profile. But it looks like these recent burglaries are also the work of the Sky Bandits, right?
Yes, taking into account the incident at Roland, it's pretty clear who's behind these. To call them burglaries is one thing, though, because most of the stuff that has been stolen hasn't been all that valuable. I would have never thought they would go so far as to commit a heinous crime like hijacking the Linda.
Now that you mention it, that is rather odd. The burglary that happened in Roland was also rather mild in comparison.
Yeah, and to hijack an airliner and then to turn around and demand a ransom from the royal family. The risks there are greater than any potential reward.
In light of that, we should probably do a little more on the investigative side ourselves.
Well. Currently there's nothing to report. Okay.
Looks like there's nothing to report at this point in time.
Come back again if you have anything else. Okay, well, what are we doing? I guess we just, like, leave... Oh, yeah, we have to go to the fucking mayor. Nebel Valley monster. First monster known as a Master Kron has been spotted roving the Nebel Valley. Bracers from this branch are requested to deal with this threat immediately. Okay. Westbow's monster. First monster known as a Thunderquake has been spotted roving the Westbow's highway. Okay, Thunderquake and Master Cryon. Oh, they're here.
Come on, Missy, I'm begging you. Please let us in. If I could just get a comment from the mayor, I'd be on my merry little way.
Yep, that's right. And of course I need a photograph too.
I'm sure the mayor would be flattered, but she's extremely busy.
I'm going to have to ask all those without an appointment to leave. I hope you can understand the situation.
Come on, please. For an incident this huge, we hardly know anything about the circumstances surrounding it. And I have an obligation to inform the readers.
But... yeah, what about the readers? We can probably reach the double number if we have the mayor grace the cover. She's said to be very beautiful after all.
Dorothy, why'd you have to go and say something like that?
Huh? But it was you who was saying the same thing, you remember? You said if we didn't have any news to go on, we could lure customers to buy the magazine by featuring the sexy mayor on the cover.
You idiot! Miss?
Well, aren't you two a couple of interesting visitors? I'll make sure to tell Mayor Maybell about the details of our conversation. At the moment, however, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Wait, this is a misunderstanding.
Please
Leave. Fine.
So are we going to be okay not getting a photograph of the mayor then?
Please, for the love of ideas and my sanity, just keep your mouth shut.
Niall, wait for me!
Huh?
Good afternoon, Lila.
Oh, it's you Bracers again. Did you just return from the Hawken Gate?
Yeah, something like that. So, those two you just turned away.
A bunch of unscrupulous individuals.
Really?
Those miscreants said they planned to use the mayor to make some quick mirror. But as long as I'm here to protect my mistress, I won't allow that to happen.
Ah, I see.
You're really serious about your job, aren't you?
Deadly serious. That's because it's my duty. Anyway, why don't you come inside? The mayor is waiting for you.
I'm glad to see you all again. Mayor Maybell has been excitedly waiting a report.
Okay, where is she though? Like, I have no idea. I assume it's like one of these two. But yeah, I'm just poking about because I can. Oh, she's actually here.
Dealing with complaints from the citizens. Late deliveries of goods to the Bose Market because of the airspace being a no-fly zone. Servicing the sewer facilities. Selecting a congratulatory gift for Her Majesty the Queen. Harm incurred by monsters on the new Ansel path. When will all this paperwork finally end?
Hello. Oh, are you back already?
You look pretty busy, so would it be better if we came back at a later time?
No, you're fine. So you found out something from General Morgan, right? I'd like to hear about it. Good work. I feel like I have a much clearer picture of the situation now. First, there was a hijacking by the Sky Bandits, and now a ransom demand. The situation is much more serious than I originally anticipated. If the General hadn't found out we were bracers, I think we could have learned more, but... No, it's alright. I'm just glad to know that it wasn't a crash. With this information, I should be able to take effective countermeasures with the city. Now I need to think of a way to inform the citizens of Bose and deal with the families of the passengers.
I imagine that'll be quite a difficult task considering that you're already as busy as you are.
Well, that's just the duty of the mayor. And since the identity of the criminals is now known, may I ask that you continue your investigation of the incident? Of course. That was our plan to begin with. We've already had a run-in with these Sky Bandits before, and I'll wager the honor of the guild that this is one group we cannot simply leave up to the Royal Army. Yeah, that's for sure. There's Dad to find, and then we need to deal with these Sky Bandits once and for all. Huh? What's with the look, Joshua?
I was just thinking, and no matter which way I look at things, I just can't believe it.
What can't you believe?
That Dad could get beaten by a bunch of Sky Bandits. Based on my judgment on the ability of the group that appeared in Roland.
I'm in agreement with you there. Cassius could have easily dealt with a group of that caliber. Come on, Joshua, you too, Shara. You're giving him way more credit than he deserves. He's pretty good, I'll give you that, but I think it would take a bit of a stretch to take on an entire group. Do you mind if I ask you something? Are you trying to tell me that your father was aboard that airliner? Oh! Didn't I mention that? I'm embarrassed to say it, but yeah, he was. Not to mention he's a bracer, too. His name's Cassius Bright. Did you just say Cassius Bright?
Yeah, why? Do you know my dad or something?
I've never met her in person, but I've heard a great deal about him. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say. But we might be able to use this to get some information from the army. Excuse me, Mayor? I'm very sorry, and I can empathize with what you must be going through. If there's anything I can do to help you clear up this incident, then I'm at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask.
Oh, sick.
I wonder what's up with the mayor. As soon as we mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised.
You're right, but I guess I can imagine where she's coming from. The mayor and the general have known about one another for a long time, after all.
Well, let's not worry about that right now. The real question is, where do we go from here? Just searching around blindly for the airliner or Sky Bandits probably won't amount to anything, right? I mean, if that's all it'd take, then the army would have found them a long time ago. Huh? What's the matter with you two?
Estelle, you've matured. If it had been the same as you was before, you probably would have said something like,
Let's just comb the entire region! I never thought I'd see the day when those words would come out of your mouth either. My heart's too full of emotions for words. So what are you trying to say? You could be so rude sometimes, I hope you know.
We're just complimenting you, Estelle, seriously.
Unfortunately, unlike Roland, the Bose region is enormous. I'm really hoping for a clue right about now.
A clue, huh? Alright, wasn't that Niall and Dorothy we saw in front of the mayor's place earlier? He seemed pretty starved for a story, but he's gotta know something by now, right?
It's true you arrived in Bose a little before we did, so I think it may be worth talking about.
I wonder where they went.
That's a good question. I mean, Dorothy was all over the market before. Let's also look at the map, because we're supposed to do these... Nope. Neville Valley and West Bowes. West Bowes seems straightforward. Where it's just gonna be like here. But I don't know where the heck... Oh, Neville Valley is all the way over there. Huh. On East Bowes. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, that's where we came from, though. So I'm kind of wondering if we should make that whole trek right now. For whatever reason. But then we might have to go here for some reason or the other. I don't know. I guess we'll just hold off on it for now. Let's go in the market because I feel like that's a good place to be.
This marketplace is much more lively than I could have ever imagined. It was definitely worth seeing.
Oh, so he's having fun. See if we can find those two. Do this.
I really like to leave my father's business deals up to Simon, but he still lacks understanding of the business world. And it would be a perfect time for Morden to take advantage of the situation. I just guess if I get overwhelmed, I get Simon to help me out.
Okay, maybe they're not in here. Maybe they're at the hotel. No, not the Bracers Guild. I'm in the wrong place. Oh, the chapel.
Sister Rosa is an extremely serious and dedicated individual. Oh, I think it would do her some good, though, if you weren't so uptight. The local tone of the people of Bowes carries an air of freedom. While doctrine and commandments are important, I'd like this church to be more involved in the region.
Okay, well. Is there a hotel? I completely forget where I'm going. Various shops. What is that? Oh, that's just like housing. Arms and guards. Oops. Lucier Orbital Factory. Lodgings. Oh, it's over here. Nope, not over here. This way. Nope. Okay, let's make the map reflect what we're actually looking at. There we go.
Whenever we regress, we do so with utmost sincerity. And our motto is, service always comes with a smile. Furthermore, we should always work to improve service.
Okay, well.
I got a table reserved at the Aunt Rose restaurant today. I've been saving up for this day for a long time now. I'm so excited I can hardly breathe. I've got to hurry to take care of my work around here.
Maybe they're in the Antaroads, actually, yeah. I didn't think they could afford all that. But I guess I don't know how much they got on them. Yeah, I would have thought it was here, but I guess not. Nope, that's not the way out. Oh, it's a bar. Maybe here. Nope. Yeah, look, they're here actually. Oh, he is. Oh, that.
Oh, god damn it. This ain't a joke, you know.
Oh, we found him, but he's drunk off his ass. Was having an article rejected really that much of a shock to his system? He's just acting like the man he is. Men are pigs, after all. Though he seems to have forgotten that alcohol is a drink to be consumed, and not a drink to be consumed by.
Speak for yourself, dog. Like, you're one to talk. Don't they call you Bottomless Shara?
Oh, please. Bottomless is much more suitable for a woman like Aina. I, on the other hand, hold my liquor. No matter how much I may drink, my face and disposition remain unreddened. So don't you dare group a fun-loving drinker like myself in the same category as this clumsy lush.
Oh, come on now. When you get drunk, you lose it completely, and everyone around you gets a heck of a show. Admit it.
It's certainly true that Aina is like a bucket to share a sieve. But no matter how you look at it, they're both pretty bottomless.
I'm sensing disrespect, children.
Where am I? Good, you're awake, sort of. Drinking so much is not good for your health, you know. Ugh, my head. What the? You're that bracer trainee, aren't you? Oh my goodness, what the hell am I doing? Roll it. thought I'd made my way to Bose.
What are you mumbling about, you sponge? You are in Bose, and so are we.
Oh, well, damn, don't scare me like that. Oh, and I see you've got a lovely lass with you.
Name's Charizard Harvey. The pleasure's all yours, I'm sure. I'm the mentor of these two.
Charizard. Are you the infamous Silver Streak by any chance?
Oh, you humble me, sir. I take it you've heard of me then?
Only rumors, I'm afraid, but yes, I know your name. You're one of those top young bracers, if I'm not mistaken. Which means you three are here to investigate the incident as well, I suppose.
Oh, so you do have some brains left in there after all that booze. I'm impressed. You find anything out? We saw you at the mayor's house. You seemed pretty troubled.
Damn, they saw that. Yeah, I was looking for clues and I couldn't find any.
That's what I figured.
Damned armies, regulations on the spread of information really restrict what I'm able to learn anyway. And if I try to consult General Morgan at the Hawken Gate directly, I'll be held up for inspection for who knows how long. So I figured I'd at least try to score an interview with a legendary voluptuous mayor, but the maid turned me away outright. And to top it off, the useless girls kept screwing everything up. Everything! Oh, great ideas. Tell me what I did to deserve this shabby life.
Well, you did try to do an exclusive on the mayor's chest. But if you want information that badly, we might share some of ours with you.
Huh?
We're actually investigating the incident on Mayor Maybell's behalf right now. So naturally, we've met with the mayor and General Morgan, too, for that matter.
Holy crap, you're serious?
Yep, totally.
Score! And the goddess gets a point. Blessed be the bounty of Idios. Please, I beg of you, tell me everything, every last detail.
We'd be glad to. However, aren't you forgetting something, Niall?
Huh?
Information ain't free, you know. We'll scratch your back, but you need to scratch ours first. And get that look off your face. I totally do not mean that literally.
You want a mirror or something? My research funds are long exhausted at this point, I'm sorry to say.
We're not interested in your money. We just find it fascinating that you made your way to Bose right after this incident occurred. Seems like you might have heard some interesting things yourself, that being the case.
And here I thought you were just a nice kid. Turns out you're a slimy little leech like me. I'll tell you what I know, but rest assured it's not big news by any stretch of the imagination.
As long as it's related to the incident, no matter how trivial it may seem, I'll take it. Just don't be stingy. Give it to us straight, okay?
Fine, I'll tell you everything. On my honor as a newsman. I've got 2 clues to share, so if you're taking notes, I suggest get out your pen and paper.
We're ready whenever you are.
Man, way to go, Joshua. You're on a roll. Well, if he ever gets tired of being a bracer, we know he'll have a bright future in racketeering with those skills.
The first clue is in the form of an eyewitness report from the village of Ravenue to the west. I talked to a villager who'd just come to Bose for a visit, and she told me something very interesting. Apparently she knows a kid who saw a huge shadow fly overhead on the night of the incident.
A huge shadow flying overhead?
Yep, airship, I told him. Maybe even that missing one. But the army checked it out and found absolutely nothing.
Aw, you meanie. You raised your hopes only to dash him straight away. So you're saying somebody saw something, but it was probably unrelated to anything.
That's what I'm saying. I warned you, it wasn't big news. And I went to a lot of trouble to get this sad morsel too, but with that information embargo in place and all.
Well done. Now let's hear that second clue of yours.
Fine. The other thing I learned is that the military's intelligence division is on the move.
Intelligence division? I've heard rumors about them. It's a new royally sanctioned branch of the army in charge of intelligence gathering and dissemination.
That's the one, yeah. Supposedly they're so elite they can even stand toe-to-toe with the royal bodyguards. The man they put in charge, Colonel Richard, is apparently quite the whiz kid. With him on the case, they say this incident is as good as solved already.
Doesn't seem like your information will be much use to us in our investigation.
Yeah, well, can't say I didn't warn you. Sorry, couldn't help much on your end. But I promise it's a promise. I scratched. Now it's your turn.
Of course, a deal is a deal after all. Joshua told Niall all about the incident at Roland, as well as the information received from General Morgan.
The cap was Sky Bandits, a ransom demanded to the Royal House and the Airship Corporations. Good goddess, that's exactly what I needed. That's the missing link I've been killing myself to find.
Caught your fancy, did it?
Absolutely. Now I can definitely write my article. I can't be wasting my time getting drunk here. I have to find Dorothy post-haste. See you later, you wonderful people, you.
Wow, his spirit certainly lifted fast.
Well, he was chasing a big story pretty unsuccessfully until we came along. It's only natural. I'm glad we could help him out.
Oh, look at you! From Mr. I'll break your kneecaps if you don't talk to Mr. Nice Guy in a minute. Talk about a split personality.
Stop thinking weird things about me. I was just negotiating. A little give and take, nothing more.
A bad boy exterior with a good boy inside, or is it the other way around? Either way, I'm sure the girls love it. Anyway, I guess we've only really dealt with scrupulous people this far. We're pretty lucky in that regard. Start dealing with weirdos, and that's when you need to bust out some really questionable negotiation techniques. Why are you looking at me when you said that? Anyway, that aside, was anyone else a little bothered when Niall talked about that huge flying shadow thing?
Did I witness a report from Ravenue? I'd say there's a strong chance there was nothing to it if the army already checked it out.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like the army is totally infallible. They could have missed something. It wasn't General Morgan himself, after all, but one of his men, and some of those guys are pretty thick-headed.
That is true. Probably worth looking into. Certainly can't hurt at any rate.
You two are starting to get the hang of this, I see. I think this is a splendid idea. Let's head to Ravenue then, shall we? Got it.
Okay, you know what? We'll do the... Because we're probably going to have to go back to the gate at some point. So we'll do that one over there before we do any kind of like plot thing on that side. And this one we'll do the other one, the Nebel Valley thingy. No, the West Bows. Yeah. Thunderquake, the West Bows Highway. Well, we'll try our best. Thunder. Thunder. No, this one. Okay, let's be looking properly. Bows. Time for crab. Are these moles or crabs? Oh, they're moles. Halo mole. So we can use fire or water. Damn. We have to use fire or water. Let's try water. Because I know you have fire. The other one.
Oh, are we done already?
Yeah, I think I thought they were crabs because they give carapaces, which I'm like, you need to be like some kind of crustacean or something for that one. Okay, can you attack that guy? No. Okay, let's try attacking this guy and then go a bit more forward after. Oh wait, at least I got a hit in. Oh, that guy's... No water. So let's do this. See how good this is. Pretty good. Yeah, I wonder if that one hit that I did, it was just like by chance a miss. Maybe we should be attacking them.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Flicky potato. Flicky potato. Are potatoes aren't normally flaky, are they? Oh, we have been here before because we've been to Ravenue. I think. Did I even get the preemptive? I think I did. What's his problem? I forget. I think he's actually tough to deal with, but he has... Because I don't remember... Oh, I know I can attack these guys for sure. I mean, I guess. Okay, let's... And that guy, like, targets Joshua, so I might as well... Yeah. Yeah, I think he's actually hard to hit if I remember correctly. I don't know. Yeah, let's just attack normally. I think we can... Yeah. I think the problem is just we need to level up a bit. Looking around. Oh yeah, I did come here. This chest is empty. So very empty. Whoop. I forgot that if he gets anybody else, it also hits. Ow. Let's get rid of that one. And put this one. Let's take out that one. Yeah. Leave Joshua alone. Ow. Who's surrounded now?
Oh, are we done already?
More carapaces and potato. Now we're going this way, right? Oh yeah, because we turned around because we were trying to run away. Right. Where are we? Is this road really this long the whole time? Missing Wait, did I go all the way back? Is that really what happened? Yeah, I did. Fucking hell. I was like, there's another chest? Huh. All these roads look the same. At least I cleared out all the monsters. Take the chicken out. Crap. Let's try hitting him. Why are they so fast? Oh, I guess we just didn't get the preemptive. Oh, okay, well. Let's take out this one. And not you, because you're asleep. Or maybe yes you, because you're asleep. Which one? Oh, already attacked. Well. Yeah, we should have left the other one for, like, just a random physical blow. Wild Awakener. We can try our best. No, not bad. Let's have Estelle do... Actually, if you do an art... No, I won't. Let's just try attacking him. There we go.
Oh, are we done already?
Done. We got egg. Let's eat something. Just 'cause we are a bit low. Something that I don't have the recipe for yet. Beast steak, vegetable sandwich, carmine eye. Well, I'm not gonna eat that one. 50 HP cures KO. We're not gonna do that one because that's important to hold until we have stuff. We're gonna wait for that. So it's one of these three. Yeah. So the lowest person we have is Josh, missing like 300. So we'll just eat the sponge cake. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Everybody else is only down by like a hundo 20 CP. Oh. I don't want to do that then. Yeah, so we'll keep it like this. What is our newest recipe though? Flour, eggs, sugar, milk, savory pinion. Fluffy fresh baked cake that sweetly melts in the mouth. Okay, we can make this at any time. It takes a lot of flour though, but that makes sense. It's fucking cake. Revenue Village, Chrome Pass. Okay, we haven't seen this fucking monster that we're trying to get at yet. So let's see if we can find it. Let's actually save before we do. It's a thunder, whatever. I'll know it, because like we'll just see it fucking hanging out. Oh fuck. I shouldn't have done that! I got surprised. Just hit him normally, I guess. No surprise beasties amongst them.
That's that then.
Okay. Also, like, you know, you never know what's gonna... What the fuck is that? Boiled egg or G. Who's going right now? This is Joshua. Yeah, okay. Joshua, you take point. And... Okay, not too resistant to our attacks right now. Okay, we do the firebolt. Let's see if we can't kill it before... Nope. Uh-oh. Fucking rip Joshua.
Piece of cake.
I guess we gotta eat again. This vegetable sandwich. Yeah, let's just give it to Josh. What's the thing? Flour, potato, and onion. Really? That's not that many vegetables. I thought there would be more greens involved. Like, it's just onion? The fuck? Are we still on, like, is the West Bowes Highway, like, a pretty long... Yeah, it is. Okay, so I guess... Ooh. I don't go... Okay, fuck. Let's... Okay, they don't move, so it's bad. Let's just do art from here. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I think Shara can attack because she's pretty far. Ow. Leave Shara alone, please. Okay. Okay, we will move. Okay, we could probably take them out. Let's just... Yeah, do art again. 82 versus 92. Let's just use that on the 92. And we'll attack this one. Do you have... I will just put it for no reason. Actually, it's a temporary wind barrier. Oh, it's only in herself. Well, sure. Hey, level ups. Joshua learned Flicker. Gummy eyeball. The heck? Oh, I didn't even see that. I'm pretty sure we can just attack him down. Let's have Joshua go in and have Estelle take out more the further guys. They'll take us forever to get to. Yeah, let's do this one. I think we could probably just... No! Wasted turns. Yeah, let's do that. We can't, like... Oh, we can. Well, let's get rid of you. Yeah. And let's get rid of you. I'm surprised it doesn't like water being like a mushroom.
Seems you came up short.
Oh. Wait, shit. Okay, let's have you take care of this.
Someone's been
This is what I'm
naughty.
here with the palms for. Can take up the whole thing. Let's just aim for that. Let's do this. Which one of you? 486, 486. Let's just go after that one. Why not?
Here I come.
Damn. Fuck. Well, we got one.
Piece of cake.
Another time. That's some good use of CP though. Except I guess I should have saved Estelle's. Now that I'm more sure, like number one, that I know they're Poncer. That's probably the guy. That's probably the guy. Like I know where they are. I can save my shit for that. It is kind of like too bad that all of our art is gone, but or no, not our art, our CP. But you know what? Yeah, we have like none. Let's just attack and see how it goes. Sucks. I'm pretty sure we have like an earth thing somewhere. Like I'm pretty sure it's on Estelle. Yeah, there we go. That's bad. Ooh, so that's our only avenue, huh? Clock up Estelle. I think... Cures poison. Do we have a thing that cures blind? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we have to keep on doing this. How can you just do that every time? Okay, so Estelle is just going to be our main air, like, thing for attacking right now. And the other two are gonna play support. Who's it? Joshua. Sylphin Guard. Yourself or Estelle? Also Estelle, to be honest. You are going to... Yeah, you have no heals. It's only Estelle that has the heals. So... I think we're just gonna eat. What else do we have? 80, 120 CP, flowery soda, cures poison, we're not doing that. Okay, we'll just use the fucking tear bomb. It's fine. Got blinded again. Okay, you keep doing your big art attacks. Wow. I wonder if we attacked him, would that just solve like what do you do? You just get rid of him? Because like we didn't make too much damage before, but Joshua's almost dead. We could either support or we could just try. Okay, Stonehammer. I think this should kill him. Thank God.
Piece of cake.
That was not a piece of cake. East Bowes Highway? I thought this was the west. Hold on, let's everybody omelet. Just cause. Nope. No, yeah, it's a West Bowes. Why did I say East Bowes? Or King Scorpion? No, we did that. It's already reported. Yeah, we did it. Jesus Christ, what is this? Alright, so let's go back to... wait, how far are we from the edge of the map? Yeah, let's just go through and see if there's any treasure chests or whatever. Probably not, right? Oh no, we're going back. Never mind. I got to turn around and start going back. Let's go back. Unless... Wait, where are we? Yeah, no, we're... Let's just go. Which way does that thing face? I forget. Yeah, we don't want him to attack. Let's just art. Or no, we'll Sobler. You still have the most. So we'll still do the most. And you can actually attack because you have the distance. He has the range. Oh, not bad.
Piece of cake.
Why are we facing back? Oh, it's because we had to preemptive get that guy. Oh. Okay, let's just be attacking. We don't have to use arts all the time. Though I should look up what the new CP moves we got were. Flicker. Slices, defenses, dull senses, penetrate, AT delay. Okay, that's pretty good. 30 points, not bad. Don't need it right now, though.
That's that then. Let's move out.
And we need to go this way to revenue. Yeah, we're on this.
Huh?
Oh. He's such a generic, like, anime warrior guy, like this hairstyle and Charizard, is that you? Well, this is an unlikely place to run into the Silver Streak.
Right back at you. I thought you were in the Royal City, but are you here to look into the airliner incident?
No, I'm here on some chump errands. But speaking of the incident, I hear there was a work with the Sky Bandits. Still, if you're here on the job, then I guess I don't have to worry about it myself. Good luck to you.
Is that all you've got to say? I'm sure you've heard that Cassius might have been taken hostage, right?
Cassius Bright taken hostage? Ha! Don't make me laugh. That old man's not gonna get beat by the likes of some Sky Bandits. Anyway, saying that is severely mistaken.
I'd like to believe that too, but I wonder who this guy is.
I don't know, but he seems to fit the mold for a bracer. By the way, who are those brats you've got tagged along with you? So rude. Look like a bunch of newbies to me.
Well, then I'm sure you'll be surprised to hear that these brats are Cassius's kids.
Yeah, that's a surprise, alright. So these are the old man's kids, huh? Huh, hard to believe it.
Why are you looking at us like that?
This boy with the black hair is one thing, but this girl really looks like an amateur. Are you sure she's really Cassius's daughter? She's like the most Cassius's daughter out of the two.
You want to try saying that again with my staff in your teeth?
She is a bona fide daughter of Cassius Bright, and I have to warn you, her bite is as good as her bark. And I'm just his adopted son. Is that a fact? Oh well, it doesn't really matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Well, take it easy, Charizard. And be careful not to let these brats drag you down.
Well, yeah. Make sure not to rush into any trouble yourself either.
I'll keep those words in mind. Oh, right, Charizard. Was it you who took care of that monster near the mine?
Yeah. Well, actually, it wasn't just me, it was us.
I don't think any number of trainings would have made much difference. But anyway, good luck in your search for those Sky Bandits. Later. Why is this guy such a fucking hater?
What's with that guy? He really pisses me off.
I see. So that was Heavy Blade Agate, huh?
Heavy Blade Agate? What a stupid name. Agate Crossner, senior bracer in the Bracer Guild. He works in all regions and isn't affiliated with any specific branch. His massive blade is said to be capable of slicing a monster in two with a single slash. I'll just tell you right now, he's one tough customer. Whatever. I don't care how tough he is, he's still a rude jerk. Come to think about it, how did you know Dad anyway?
Everybody knows your dad. He seems to think highly of Dad's ability, but even so, he didn't seem to like him all that much.
There are a number of things in his past I can't go into, and those things are the reason why he feels that way about your father. I couldn't care less about someone rude like that. Anyway, let's hurry to Ravenue Village.
Okay. Oh yeah, we got these guys around here. What was their thing again? I think do they also self-destruct? No, we can use airstrike for that. I don't think this is actually self-destruct. I'm thinking of something else. No,
All right, we're good to go.
just some guys. Shit. Well, let's just all be attacking then. Oh, it's one of these siphon fuckers. God damn it. Annoying.
All right, we're good to go.
Which way was I going? No, we're going down. Yeah. map is... Yeah, like this, okay. I don't remember this trail being so windy, but I guess it's a single way, so it's not too bad. Yeah, let's just have these guys do our arts. There we go. This is the town, right? Yeah.
Alright, let's see what we can find out about the sighting.
So what do you suggest? Should we just go talk to all the villagers?
People would be suspicious of us if we did that all of a sudden.
Aren't we in good graces with, like, the mayor right now, though?
I think we should talk to the village elder first and see what he has to say about it.
Okay.
This is a store we don't need.
Huh? Are you guys visitors? If you're looking for the village elder's house, just up that hill in the back of the village.
No, he hasn't come over recently. I wonder if something happened.
The moonlight path. Wait, no, I wanted to rest a bit.
You're looking for my husband. He's always in the orchard. You want to call him for meals. He ends up coming home an hour later. And by the time his meal is already cold.
Okay, so this is just the house next door, my bad. Oh, it's over here. I'm blind or some shit. Rest. Oh, this is just a room. Whoop. I can get out from up there too, right? Yeah. Did I buy any food here? Welcome. If you're here for a drink, I recommend you try various types of fruit wines. Ingredients are the freshest and finest on all the bowl.
That sounds great, but if you don't mind me asking, this place wasn't around before, was it?
Yes, that's right. We just opened the place recently. I hope you'll come visit us often.
So what's the recommended item on your menu right now?
Let's see. The pomegranate wine and the apricot tart set is delightful.
Sure, shouldn't we be investigating things first? And that's exactly what we're doing. Speaking with local residents can get us information as well. You don't need to be in such a hurry. I wonder if she's really serious about what she says.
Who knows? But whenever it comes to her and alcohol, her credibility isn't that great.
Shop. Okay. 250. That's not too bad. Curse Petrify. I'll go for that for sure. Free ice cream with tartness of fresh apples. Heals 300 HP. We probably gotta sell some Sepith after a while. Okay, is this... What's this? Yeah, that's the elder's house.
I see you're all together. What brings you all up here today? Are you here for a visit?
No, not exactly. We're actually here on business. Although, if it's possible, I'd really like a glass of your fruit wine.
Oh, things in the world never go like you expect, do they? By the way, I never got a chance to ask you until now, but you don't happen to be one of Agate's companions, do you?
Well, we're all members of the same guild, but we're not companions exactly. We know him by face, and that's probably about it.
I see. So he's traveling by himself as usual, huh?
The village elder closed his eyes for a moment as a look of sadness passed over his aged features.
Huh? What's wrong, sir?
It's nothing really. Please pardon my expression. Anyway, what brings you to this rural village of ours? Don't tell me that another dangerous monster showed up in the area. No, actually, we're in the middle of an investigation concerning the missing airliner. We came here because we heard there was a report of some kind of sighting. Ah, I see. The Royal Army came here and investigated that the other day. However, they searched around the area and ended up leaving empty-handed.
Really? Is that so? Well, what about the person who saw the flying silhouette in the sky?
It was one of the children in the village here, a boy named Louis. He apparently saw some suspicious shadow making its way across the sky on the night of the incident. But he's a kid, any way you think about it, so he may have just imagined the whole thing while he was half asleep.
Imagined it, huh?
I guess the best thing we can do is ask him directly.
You're probably right about that. Thank you for your time, sir.
Don't mention it. If there's anything else I can help you with, don't hesitate to ask.
Isn't Louis the kid that's not, like, showing up that much anymore?
The hot heat of flames and burning flesh and charred smell of blackened bones. Amidst the screams and cries of the villagers and their children. No matter how many years pass, the terrible events of the war remain ingrained in my mind.
I was like, what is she talking about?
Okay, we went to that house already.
We visited the great site here in the village. The large tombstone is dedicated to the victims who died in the 100 Days War. 10 years ago, this village suffered greatly because of the fighting. Even today, I still see that horrific scene sometimes in my dreams.
I don't know where that is. Oh, also, I wanted to chat up this person. All I did was rest. I'd like to recommend the squeezed juice in the bar on the second floor if I could. Please give it a try if you'd like. Okay, so she's not actually anything.
Well, he hasn't come over recently. I wonder if something happened.
Well, where's this fucking house, dude?
This village is close to the border and was one of the first places to be occupied during the war. There were so many victims back then, the deep wounds in people's hearts still have yet to heal over.
Ah, well. I don't have that much money to be mad shopping. I went there.
I've been growing fruit here ever since this village was alive with its mining industry. When it comes to growing delicious fruit, I have no equal in this village.
Oh, that's good. Is that Louis? I guess it is.
Huh? I haven't seen you guys around here before. Are you merchants here to buy fruit?
Actually, no. We're here for a different reason. As a matter of fact, we're bracers.
Bracers? You mean like agate? I don't know, you don't look all that strong to me, especially because you're a girl.
Homophobia, misogyny, Jesus fucking Christ, this game.
Why don't you tell me how you really feel? After seeing my great skill with the staff, you think you can still call me weak?
Just gonna do like...
Wow, that's amazing. It's like a tornado.
I hope you learned your lesson that looks can be deceiving.
Now how about another amazing demonstration with my staff?
Estelle, be careful. Wasn't it just yesterday that you hit yourself in the face doing that? Anyway, are you Louis by chance?
Yeah. But how do you know my name?
We heard from the village elder. He said you saw some kind of flying shadow. Do you think you could tell us a little bit more about what you saw that night?
Sure, if you want. But the soldier from the army already searched the place and didn't find anything.
That's fine, we're not worried about that. Do you think you could just tell us what you saw? In as much detail as you can remember.
Okay, I'll try. You see, I like watching the stars at night. So I often sneak out of my house at night to come here and look at the stars. And the other night when I was out here looking up at the stars, I saw two shadows moving across the sky. Now hold on a minute here. You say you saw two shadows? Yeah, that's right. And they're in different sizes too. Kind of like a mom leading a kid. Two shadows, two sizes. That's consistent with an airliner and the Skybound airship if you think about it.
Yeah, the aircraft we ran across in the woods was definitely smaller than a typical airliner.
And the two shadows just kept on flying north until I couldn't see them anymore. So north is... There's a trail that continues behind the village. It leads to an old septium mine which was abandoned some time ago. The soldiers from the army supposedly searched the trail but didn't come up with anything. That's why they said I must have been dreaming. And then they laughed at me like I didn't know what I was talking about.
Little boy's eyes started to well up with tears. Aw.
Oh, enough of that. You're a boy, right? And boys don't cry.
No, they totally do.
We're not like those stupid soldiers. We don't think you're telling a lie either, and we're gonna prove it. Really? Darn straight. You just leave it to us. So no more crying, okay? Okay. You're a real nice person. As usual, she's got a knack with the kids.
Yeah, maybe it's a virtue.
Huh? Why are you looking at me like that?
It's nothing. Let's just focus on the task at hand. Looks like we've got stuff to do.
Right. Let's hurry and get onto the trail behind the village and see what we can find.
Okay, hold on, let me... Yeah. Gonna go back on the trail. Oh, it's back up this way. Oh wait, no. Oh, this is the graveyard. I didn't actually go here before. Is there anyone up here? Oh. Septine calendar 1192. Here rest the souls of the 6 righteous people who lost their lives in the flames of war. Leif, Abel, Nicole, Wilhelm, Irena, and Misha. May you all find rest with the goddess. Rest in peace. What's this way? What house is this? It's locked. Okay. Not a house, like a shed, maybe. Let's once again save. Yeah, we have been here before. West Avenue Mine. Yeah, so let's go to the mine because I think we played around up there already. Yeah. I forget what kind of monsters are in this area. I wonder if we did all that already. I completely forget. But you know what? We'll poke around regardless. Whoop. Let's just make sure that one's gone. Why not? Can he reach? Yes, he can. Crap. Why? This guy surviving with like 2 HP all the time. Go away.
We're good to go.
Oh, I think this is a self-destruct kind of guy. I'm not sure. You can attack him. It's Firebolt, I think. No, it's anybody. Oh, Firebolt is kind of better. Let's attack him. Okay, that wasn't a self-destruct then. We could have just fought him.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Leathery Tail and Royal Leaf. Yeah, I wanted to go this way. Come on, man. I'd rather get rid of the one. If I do this, no. Yeah, let's just go. Damn, critical. Stop picking on Joshua. There we go.
Piece of cake.
Where am I? Oh, we're still going this way. Okay, let's just attack you. And let's actually... Oh shit, it has to be like right there already. Let's just do an art. Pick that guy. You can do... Cuts through wind, hits weak spot. It's area, right? Oh, you can't get all of them. Dang. Well, let's just get these then. Okay, good. You can definitely get rid of one of them, unless... No. 23, 125. Let's go for 23. Nope. She often... Canceling arts and crafts. Well... How good is this attack compared to her normal attack? She often doesn't finish the job with these. Okay, we're good this time.
Oh, are we done already?
Oh, it's not one of those ones that gives us like a cool flower. We could probably use some healing soon. What does the map say? To go left for shenanigans. Oh. Let's do some craft. Why not? Why not? Let's get rid of that. Also get rid of this. There we go.
Seems you
Not
paid
too bad. Nothing here either. Fine. Where's he gonna go? I'ma get you. Can she make it? Yes, she can.
Oh, are we done already?
I thought we got more different kinds of Sepith than that, but okay. I guess like the colors of Sepith that fall out aren't really that important. Just a Tear Bomb. Good. I am Air. Oh wow. Shout out to Zelda 1. Where are they gonna go? Let's go this one together. They really love that clutch pixel. Let's just craft it up. Dang. Even that. Oh, it didn't actually work. Nice. And hi, not saying because I'm doing errands with Jip. Really good. Thank you. It's good to see you even for a little bit, but hope the errands go well, U of I. It's been a pretty conventional go at the game. Running around, killing monsters, talking to people, doing some stuff. But we are on the main quest trail. The main story trail, so that's at least progression is happening. At least I think it is, so long as I'm not going the wrong way. Okay. Ravenue Mine. So it doesn't look like there's anything else to really look at so far, except for like the main thing. Let's have a save. Actually, let's eat something. Let's make it the pasta. This game is very conventional. It's just one of the old RPG style. Playing that on my butt though. It kind of, like, I mean, it is the old RPG style. It's not that like a Final Fantasy 1 or anything. It is a little bit different, but like for things of this era, I think it's pretty normal, you know. But yeah, now that we've actually like eaten some stuff, let's save again. The gate is secured with a heavy chain and padlock. This looks like the entrance to an abandoned mine.
It kind of reminds me of the Malga mine, except for the fact that it's all deserted. It seems that this place was abandoned quite some time ago. The padlock and chain are rusted. It doesn't look like this gate has been opened recently.
Which means that there's no possibility that the Sky Bandits entered through here. I wonder if that's why the army never investigated the place.
You're probably not going to find any clues searching around an old mine, that's for sure. What's wrong, Estelle? Maybe it's just me, but do you feel any air flowing out of here? When you say out of here, you mean the mine?
Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Joshua wet the tip of his index finger with his tongue and held it out. You're right, Estelle. It's rather subtle, but there is air flowing out of here.
Just like I thought, huh? Sometimes your senses can be surprisingly sharp, you know that? I wonder if you get that from your father. My dad doesn't have anything to do with it. But forget about that. Aren't you more interested in what's inside this old mine?
There's a certain possibility that it connects to somewhere. It's probably worth checking out.
Well, in that case, let's bust this lock off. Hey, don't you even think about doing that. For now, we'd better head back to the village and talk with the elder. He might have the key. You're no fun, Shara.
Fine. Right, I can't. To trek all the way fucking back. Yeah, at least we don't have to poke around in any corners at this point. Oops. There we go. Gotta be better than that next time. Yeah. Continue going this way. No, this way. Okay, we got that. Let's prioritize. Oh my god. Just because of that, I'm gonna take him out with an art. You two can focus on that guy. There we go.
Alright.
You can't be getting damaged ever. Come on. Ugh. Let's see if we can craft that out. Mostly I want Estelle to get the +10. Ah, wasn't enough. Oop. Alright,
That's that then.
we got away with it somehow. It's this way, right? Yeah. Oh, we're just back in the village already. It felt so much longer from the other one, but I guess because we were looking around. Where'd he fucking go?
Are you looking for my husband? Since it's this time of day, I'm sure he's up at the graveside on the hill.
Okay. Up we go and over, and he's brought the big grave because that's why it's big, because it's a plot thing.
So this is where you are, Elder Raisin.
Oh, it's you young bracers, is it?
Well, this is a rather extravagant grave for a small village like this, isn't it?
It was erected to mourn all those whose souls we lost 10 years ago. Since the Bose region is nearest to the Empire, it was in the thick of the fray. And this region lost a number of good people in the hostilities.
That's terrible.
There's no need for you to get somber too, though. These days, cleaning this monument is just one of my daily routines. But I guess you wouldn't have come up here if you didn't think there was something I could help you with, right?
Oh, right. There was something I wanted to talk to you about. But before that, would you mind if we paid our respects as well?
I know we don't have any flowers to give, but we'd at least like to offer up prayer. Oh, I see. No, of course I don't mind. I'm sure all those looking down from above would be overjoyed by the gesture. So you say there might be some clues in that old mine, huh? I know for certain that the soldiers didn't check inside.
After I heard Louis' story, it really got me thinking. We'd like to check the place out just in case, so would you mind lending us the key to the entrance?
The key for that padlock, huh? Give me a minute here. I'm sure I put it in this drawer. Oh, right, here it is. Okay, this should get you inside.
Nice.
Wow, this key looks ancient. Many thanks, Elder Raisin.
This will really help a lot. Don't mention it. We've always been indebted to the Braziers Guild for their help. It's only natural that we would try and return the favor.
Thank you. If everyone we dealt with was as cooperative as you, it would make our lives a lot easier.
We'll be sure to let you know if we find anything. I would appreciate that.
Not bad. Do I need to... Let's just feed Joshua something. Poison, 300 HP is too much. Looking for something a little under 200, so a 180 thing would be great. Beast steak. Okay, you know what? Your restores 20 CP. Yeah, we can use some more. Nice. What does it take to make the beast steak? Black pepper, which we don't have. We have so much beast flesh. Salt and pepper. That's pretty good, though. Get some CP back. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen pepper in the stores. Like, maybe I have, but I didn't have anything. Okay, back we go. I wish they would just take us straight, like, either straight from the mine to the mayor's place, or straight from their place to the mine after. Having to walk back and forth. Super inconvenient. Some crits. Let's just do our best. Ooh, that might be a bit far for... Nope, not that far. Ah, fucking clutch pixel.
We're good to go.
More royal leaves that I don't know what to do with. There we go. Let's just do Sylphin Whip, because that way we can damage both. There we go.
All right, we're good to go.
Up we go. Oh, we don't have the crits, so we probably gotta use everybody on one this time. What was your art, or your craft again? No, we have everything. I think it was just Joshua then. Okay, let's... Why not? If there's a chance that it'll take them out without them getting us back, it's good to try.
Piece of cake.
Where am I going again? Wait. Every time I get poked out here, I forget which way I'm going. I was going the wrong way anyway. God damn. Yeah, this is the right way, for sure. And lost. There we go.
Oh, are we done already?
Oh. I forgot that Cher needs to level up sometimes. Which one? I think it's this one. Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, the mine. Right. Save again.
Let's use this kiwi bar from the village elder. Phew, that was one heavy gate.
Let's have a look inside, shall we?
I don't know about sky bandits, but I can definitely sense monsters in here. Everyone stay alert.
For a second, I was just like, how fucking long have we been playing? It's only been a couple hours, so well, we can get through some of this and see what happens. Let's go this way. Ooh. Which way is the front with that guy? Ooh. Ah. Oh, we did get some preemptive. What's your problem? Murder crab. Don't like that. Okay, so this is definitely a fucking art deal. Let's do anti-subs. Casting rods. Oh, okay. I forgot that we had that. Haven't used airstrike in a while. Let's also do art. Firebolt. Okay. So one art is enough usually.
Piece of cake.
Is that the way we were? Yeah, I can't. Oh, I can. Shit. Now I don't know which way I was going. Okay, not this way. Oh, okay. Ah, god damn it! I reset the monsters. Okay, let's just keep. Well, no, if we can. Let's just go past him. We already dealt with that guy. Soul Blur. Stone Hammer. Let's just do a good old attack, because... Ew, so bad. Okay, maybe Soul Blur is not the best one. We'll try another one next time. Okay, we are going this way. What is over here? Oh, shit. Crap, crap, crap. Okay, so it's not that murderous of a crab. Do airstrike. Yeah, it's fine. Do aqua bleed. Do firebolt. This is gonna be a very art-heavy dungeon, huh? Whoop. Okay, at least... Yeah, okay, we did it. Yeah, I was gonna say at least we got the
That's that then.
heal out
Let's
from
move out.
their turns. Here, this. So our best chance is to just use airstrike usually. I think, yeah, Aqua Bleach should have been pretty good, but I guess just not this time. Nice. Ooh. Ah, we didn't need art for that.
Seems you came up short.
God. Oh. Where are we? I have no fucking clue. I'm tempted to just attack based on the critical thing, but no. Ooh, Hellgate. Stagnates enemies' vital activities. No. Oops, all airstrike.
Oh, are we done already?
Lots of carapaces. We got something. Yeah, we can't really use this. Let's keep going this way, I guess. I have no idea where I'm fucking going. Boy, howdy, I wish we had a map. I am sticking to one wall, though. You just attack, to be honest. Sometimes it's good to just take off a little bit to ensure victory.
All right, we're good to go.
Am I continuing? Am I going back? Who knows? Which way is this guy gonna go? I'm glad he has a clear front and back marked. Airstrike. Art. Firebolts. Next guy. Nice. Can he attack? I feel like he's not that good. Well, let's do this. And then have Charizard do airstrike. And Oh, okay, so regardless. Just also attack. Looks like Estelle's more equipped to deal blows against that thing.
Seems you came up short.
Okay, I think I am. Yeah, I'm going this way. Case in point, more monsters. So many of these! Leave me alone! Let's burn the ones that are closest. Just to make sure. Let's get that guy. Do an airstrike. What was the last thing you did? Let's just do a stone hammer over here. If I do an art, it won't. So let's just attack him for good measure. No clutch pixels allowed. Oh, okay. I didn't realize you had some moxie left in you. There we go.
Alright, we're good to go.
It would be nice to get some like crab meat out of this. Where are we? Is this the other end of this thing? No, it looks like a different bridge. God, where the fuck are we going? What is any of this? More fours. You know what? Let's have you do the physical attack and actually go after... Yeah, go after that guy. And we'll have some artistry happen here. We seem to be good with Firebolt, and I kind of trust it. Maybe it's just because it's like my starter, but we'll make that keep happening. Yeah, really do need the little clutch hit. Well, let's do airstrike then. Aqua Boot, sure. Ow. Maybe I should just stick with airstrike for Sheriff. This hasn't really gone wrong.
That's that then. Let's move
We're
out.
getting like a decent amount of experience though. Oh, another room? Man, it's bright in here. Huh? Isn't that the... Quiet, Estelle. It looks like we hit the jackpot. God damn. Forget about the heavy things and focus on the food, provisions, and valuables. And hurry it up, will ya? It's only a matter of time before someone finds this place. Roger that, Kyle.
What's an airliner doing in a place like this? I guess the kid wasn't seeing things after all. This looks like an area that used to be used for strip mining. It certainly turned out to be a great place to hide something of this size.
Yeah, who would have thought to look here? Look at that. Aren't they loading the airliner cargo into their own ship?
Let's worry about that later. We've got to figure out a way to bag these guys before they get away again.
So this is our third trip, huh? Man, Don can be a real slave driver sometimes. Oh well, once this is all taken care of, we can sit back and negotiate a nice fat ransom.
Hold her right there!
Who in the...
The scorching flames of justice shall never fade away as long as evil thrives in this world. The League of Extraordinary Bracers has arrived.
We didn't agree to this.
Huh?
The League of what?
Bonehead, why do you always get carried away like that? What's with you two? Now I look like a big fool saying all that stuff all alone.
You're the ones Josette had a run-in with back in Roland. This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early.
Can't be right. We're not supposed to be here this early. What the heck are you talking about? In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with the hijacking of an airliner and its passengers. I hope for your sakes you'll come along quietly.
Now hold on just a minute. Are you trying to tell me that only the three of you came here to arrest us?
See anyone else, bandit boy?
So you're not involved with the others then, huh? That simplifies things. Let's get 'em, boys.
Okay, bonus critical. Love that for him. Let's attack. Yeah, let's just go for good old closest. Can I reach him? Yes, I can. One guy down. Let's crafts. Got some arts crafts, Sylphin Whip. We can get both of those. Why not? We are taking damage. Let's... You know what? Let's just fully get rid of some stuff. Gone. See if we can take out this guy.
Someone's been naughty.
Right in the titties.
Damn, not that much, huh? Well, we might as well finish the whole thing then.
Here I come!
Blind. Ow. We are in trouble. Can we take out that guy? I wonder. 141. Oh yeah, we don't have any more fucking craft. We do have art though. We can't use it right now. Let's just do our best. Produce a bomb from some unknown. Okay. What arts do we have? Nope. Let's see. If I do art, no, it takes too long. I could always attack him. 69, nice. Or I can help heal these two jokers, which might be the better idea. Oh, too far. Yeah, I kind of want to just focus on whatever this bomb is.
I'm sorry.
I feel like Sharon can fix this. We had like a revive KO, yeah. Right, that's not a lot of HP at all. Please miss. Damn it.
I'm sorry.
Okay, reviving heals 100. maybe we get rid of one of these. Maybe not. If I use bind, like Sylphin Whip. Probably have like, yeah, better. Okay, much better. Let's get rid of one of them. Yeah, let's just focus on this guy. Can we just item... Nope. Let's just go over here. No. Press the wrong button. Okay. Revive your girl. Hopefully you won't get immediately murked. Almost. What kind of... You don't have any crafts. We can... How much does this heal? 200? Okay, we'll be doing that. Let's just attack him to get some damage on there. No, okay, so let's just use item on
We're
you.
good to go.
And since you have like more powerful attack, you can try to take care of him. You can also do that so we can make use of the Sepith thing.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Woof. That was not great. Ow, you guys are tougher than I thought. It's no wonder Josette got beat by you three.
Sweet talk won't get you anywhere, buddy. It's time to surrender and let the passengers go.
You really don't know anything, do you? What was that you called yourselves? League of the Exceptionally Dim or something?
Make fun of my awesome team name? You're dead.
Look out!
What is this? You gotta be kidding me. Another smokescreen?
Ha ha ha! It's too bad about the rest of the cargo, but we'll have to live without it. Later, bracers. How are you able to start the ship that fast? In Team Rocket.
Ow, some of it got in my eyes.
Don't worry, it's not poisonous. Looks like it was just a typical smoke canister.
Their ship is already out of sight. This is getting really old. It's not once but twice now that they've gotten away. If I get demoted for this at the guild, there's not much I can say in my defense. Oh, Shara. Quit acting like it was all your fault.
We're responsible for letting them get away too. If we've got time to kick ourselves over this, then there's gotta be some other constructive things we can do.
Well, you sound like you should be the senior bracer. Well, at least we were able to take back the airliner, so how about we take a look? The passengers may be inside. Right.
Where are we? Okay. Airliner, Linda.
Wow, it's pretty bare in here. There's not a piece of cargo left.
Eventually, the Skyband has managed to make off with it all. At least judging by the looks of things.
At any rate, we should do a thorough investigation of the place.
Okay, well, let's first eat. Or no, we can make the one of these. We can only make the one. Okay, what are we looking for? Who knows?
Here's a lift car.
It's the same type as those at the landing part. The Sky Bandits probably use this to move the cargo. Can't move it out of the way.
Looks like this is the captain's seat.
If these were any other circumstances, I would love to sit here. Don't even think about it.
Here's a steering wheel used to pilot the ship. I wonder where the pilot could have gone. It's bright in here. There's a lot of light shining into this place.
I wonder, considering there's no passengers, I don't know if it's a hijacking or that like somebody on board was cooperating.
We checked it over, but it looks like there's no one inside.
There's a high possibility the passengers were transferred to the Sky Bandits airship, and then to wherever their hideout is.
Agreed. But this sucks. Right when I thought we had some clues, we're back to zero. Come on, cheer up already. It's not like every clue's been completely vanished. Why do you think the Sky Bandits hid the airliner in a place like this? Huh? As far as I can tell, the orbital energy in the ship has completely stopped, which means that the orbital energy engine was stripped from the aircraft. I know this because the orbital energy in an orbit gradually recharges over time. Furthermore, the Sky Bandits made multiple trips to carry off a large amount of cargo. Considering the time and risk involved, don't you think it would have been more effective just to take the entire airliner into their hideout? Yeah, that does seem a little odd that they didn't. So why'd they hide the airliner here then? All I can think of that is they did it in order to sort the cargo, move the hostages aboard their own aircraft, steal the orbital engine, keep clearing the area, search party, ditch the Lind because they're hideout somewhere weird. Steal the engine? It's true they would have needed to land in order to remove the orbital engine. However, it doesn't account for the fact that they didn't take the airliner to their hideout. For my guess, I would imagine that their hideout is in a slightly peculiar place. Maybe 10 to 5 Arga in size. In short, a peculiar place on which only a small aircraft like the Sky Bandits airship could land. Interesting.
How about terrain covered with extreme differences in height like mountain and ravines? That seems like a likely place for the Sky Bandits hideout.
Yes, that's what I've been thinking too. However, if that's the case, then we may be unable to do anything else. There's a possibility that their hideout may be in a place we can't reach by foot.
Then what can we do?
Well, I hate to say it, but we may have to share our conclusions with the army and ask for their cooperations. Because they're the ones with the patrol ships. What? Now you're trying to tell us we should go back and crawling back to the army and ask them for help?
Either way, we still have to report to them about this airliner. Personally speaking, I still think we should cooperate with the army, whatever their attitude may be. Especially if that means bringing the hostages back safe and sound.
I guess you're right. This isn't the time or place to be letting my personal feelings get the best of me. For the time being, let's get back to the guild and report our feelings to Lugran. We should be able to contact the Hakan Gate if we could use the orbital telephone.
Okay. And there's just like making sure we didn't miss anything else. Oh, all of them go out here. But that means I have to go all the way back on foot. Sucks ass. Oh, okay, I see.
Huh? What the heck?
Great, now this was something I did not expect.
I wonder if we should be glad since they saved us the trouble of having to contact them.
We have found a suspicious armed group. Put your hands in the air, all of you. What is this world coming to? A woman and 2 kids are the Sky Bandits? The little girl does look shifty.
Hey now, that's just rude. And who are you calling Sky Bandits? Can't you see this shiny emblem on my chest?
Huh, the bracer emblem, huh? Hope you don't think for a moment something like that proves your innocence.
General Morgan!
Why are you here? After looking over the porcelain men, I found this place to have been insufficiently investigated, so I came to see for myself.
Who could have thought the lot of you were conspiring with the Sky Bandits?
Might I get you to stop with the accusations, General? We happen to find this place one step ahead of your men.
If that's the truth, then why don't you tell me where the Sky Bandits are? Are the hostages inside that airliner? We almost had the Sky Bandits, but they managed to escape. There are no hostages to be found here. Huh, it looks like the truth has come out. Most likely you notified the Sky Bandits to let you know that we were coming.
Wait a minute here. How about you cut with the crab?
My thoughts exactly. All right, men, take them into custody.
Oh, these guys suck. You guys are the ones that didn't investigate this place properly. And we're in jail. The general will be the general will be questioning you himself on the morrow. If your innocence is proven, then you will be released in 2 or 3 days. So for the time being, the cell will give you a place to cool your heels.
This is not even funny. Tossing us in a place like this without even listening to a word we have to say?
If the army manages to arrest the Sky Bandits, then I'm sure we'll have our names cleared. But with the way things are at the moment, that may not be possible.
Huh? Why not?
You remember what the Sky Bandit leader said? We fought in the old mine said, right? He said, "This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early, if I remember correctly."
Now that you mention it, he did say that, didn't he? You're not trying to tell me that he meant the army by that, are you?
I don't know for sure, but I would bet that's what he meant. Which means that
the Sky Bandits have a mole in the army. Or a collaborator who is leaking information. That's what you want to say, isn't it, Joshua?
yeah.
Well, if that's the case, they'll never get caught. Which means we're the only one that's a chance of nabbing them. But now we're stuck in here. I wonder how your father would get around this little setback.
Is he in jail too? My. Well, don't you all seem to be in a bit of a fix?
Huh? Did you just say something, Joshua?
No, I didn't say anything.
It came from the cell next door. Almost sounds familiar.
Oh, how could you say something so heartless? My lustrous voice should be recognizable to anyone.
Could this unfounded self-confidence
And tone of absurd narcissism belong to...
it's no, okay. It's you, isn't it, Olivier?
You do remember my dulcet chords.
He was my second place guess. I was hoping we would find Cassius.
To think that we meet again in a place like this. It seems that we're bound by destiny.
Why are you here? I thought we took you to Bose. And now you're locked up in a place like this? What the heck did you do?
Come now, let's not worry about all the little details, shall we? I have my reasons, which are deeper than the deepest ocean and higher than the highest peak.
I'm definitely not asking now. I'm sure we just get tired while you talk our ears off.
What a coincidence, Estelle. I was just thinking the same thing.
So there you have it. We don't really care to know. You talk so much that I'd probably be an old woman by the time you were done, and I'm not ready for wrinkles yet.
Come on now, let's not be like that. I'll fill you in on all the details of the tragic incident which befell me.
Didn't you listen, dummy? We don't want to hear about it.
It all began after we parted ways. I did some window shopping in the Bose Market and then moved on to the Rose restaurant. You see, once I'd eaten to my heart's content, I began to play the grand piano to feed my artistic soul. And upon doing so, the restaurant manager was overcome by my skill, so I was asked to stay and work as a professional pianist for the restaurant.
That's great and all, but I thought you were supposed to be a lutist.
Ha! A musical genius is not limited to just one instrument. Anyway, back to my story. After negotiating a few of my own conditions, I accepted the job offer. Those conditions were, of course, food and wine for free every day instead of Mira. I don't know how to put it, but that's very you, Oliver. Yet, I'm not sure how that has anything to do with you getting thrown in jail. Oh, well, this is where the real sob story begins. That night, I'd been enjoying a plate of sautéed duck that I had the chef prepare, but the blood sauce which had been used was a little too overbearing for my palate. Consequently, I began to feel that normal red wine was not satisfying enough.
The more you talk, the more I want to hit you. But go on, I'm curious in spite of knowing better.
Well, so I borrowed a bottle of wine which seemed good from the cellar. Something called Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183.
Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183? That's the legendary vintage wine that was auctioned off in the Royal City.
Oh, aren't you well informed? I heard a rumor about it too, so of course I was interested in having a drink for myself.
Auctioned off? How much are we talking about here? From what I heard, it went for somewhere in the neighborhood of 500,000 Mira. 500,000 Mira! For just one bottle?
That's out of this world. And you did you, Olivier? Ha! Such a needless question. Of course I opened the bottle and had a sip. It Its sweet-smelling fragrance tickled my nostrils. Its luxurious, mellow taste caressed my throat. And can you believe what else? A rose-tinted vignette of time and space existed within that very bottle.
I don't think I can listen to this any longer.
Yeah, my ears are bleeding from just listening to such stupidity.
I'm completely dumbfounded.
The sad thing is, after taking such a sip of such excellent wine, I began to feel the food was lacking. And as I was having the chef cook me up something else to match the wine, the restaurant manager returned. Since I'm not a stingy fellow, I cordially invited him to join me for a drink. But for some odd reason, he got rather upset. In fact, he got so steaming mad that his face looked like a ripe tomato. And before I could say another word, a group of soldiers came filing in. And, well, one thing led to another, and I can't say another word about this tragedy of being dragged all the way here without coming to tears. So let us all weep together as you sympathize with my dilemma.
Idiot.
Pardon? But do my ears deceive me? I could have sworn I heard a zzz and zzz, even an assuredly misheard idiot coming from your cell. Are you listening? This is where the story gets really interesting. You see, several further trials awaited me after I was brought here. Hello? Are you listening? Of course not. Hey, you three, get up!
I'm tired. What's wrong? What are you trying to tell us? We're getting interrogated this early in the morning? That's a little early even for me.
No, it's just the opposite. You're being released.
Huh? Why all of a sudden?
Is there a reason for this?
Yes, I'd like to consider myself as that reason.
I knew it was her.
Mayor Maybell! Well, what an unusual place to be meeting you. I'm really sorry about everything that happened to you, but don't worry, your names have been cleared.
I don't completely agree with everything, but this is a request coming from Maybell herself. You'd better remember to thank her.
So you mean, Mayor Maybell stood up on our behalf? No, that's not exactly it. I just explained your situation to General Morgan. Our situation?
Yes. I have one question for the both of you. Are you really the children of Cassius Bright?
Yes, that's right. This is Estelle Bright, and I'm his adopted son Joshua.
I see. Now that you mention it, the girl does slightly resemble Lena.
You knew my mother?
Yes, I enjoyed your mother's cooking on several occasions when I visited your home in Roland. Why, in fact, we even met once when you were just a baby.
Now just wait a minute. You're a personal acquaintance of my dad's? I knew that he was in the military before, but...
I don't know Cassius Bright the Bracer. The only Cassius I know is the one from the service. He was a rare strategist.
Strategist? Dad?
I just can't imagine what he saw in the Bracer Guild. It makes me angry just thinking about it. You'll have to excuse me.
What's wrong with him? It seems like your father was a brilliant officer in the military. I've heard from the general that he tried several times to get your father to change his mind about retiring. I didn't know that. Somehow it feels hard to believe. However, if that's the case, the general's hatred for bracers may stem from Cassius leaving the army. From the vexation of being left by one of his most promising men.
I get the same impression.
So what you're saying is our lives are such a pain because of Dad. That dirty, rotten scoundrel! How about we return to Bose now? With the airliner being found, the situation has taken a new turn. So there are a number of things I'd like to discuss with you. Oh, sure. Is something the matter? I'm definitely ready to get out of here, but it feels like we're forgetting something.
Now that you mention it.
What could it be?
Oh, how callous people can be at times. How could you forget about a companion who spent the night with you in a cold, hard cell? How lamentable! How pitiful! Fine, be that way, I shall wither away friendless and hungry, alone in this dark purgatory.
Is he still here? Yeah, I completely forgot about him.
I'm sorry to say this, but there's not much we can do for you.
Is he the musician I heard about? The one who chugged that bottle of Grand Chardonnay without a single thought?
Chugged? Wow. Ha! Indeed, that is I. Yet, my fair lass, I would be heartbroken if you took my intentions the wrong way. For you see, I perceived it as an advance payment for the exquisite services that I was about to render.
You're quite the interesting character. Alright, I'll see what I can do to bargain with the general for your release.
Really? Truly? You would do such a kind service for a man such as myself?
I think that may be asking a bit much. If the restaurant takes us to trial, there's going to be at least a lawsuit. Well, there's no need to worry about that. You see, the owner of the restaurant is me. Huh? And that Grand Chardonnay was the very one I bid on. That being the case, I'm fairly confident there won't be any other problems over the matter. I can't believe that you were released. It's like a stroke of bad luck.
Please don't lay on the compliment so thick. However, it pains my soul that I partook of such a fine wine without paying a single lira. Shall I play the piano in the restaurant as per our contract to remedy that?
I think I'm gonna have to pass on that. After what happened, I think it would be a bit awkward having you back there. I for one don't think you'd mind a bit.
Yeah, you sure just seem to have them thick skin.
Let's just think of this as an unfortunate incident for the both of us.
But I don't think I could just let things go like this. Let's see. It seems like you're investigating something at the moment, right? How about I lend my assistance in return to the wine?
Huh? Well, that does sound interesting. Could I ask you to join these bracers in their work?
Ha! Could you ever? So it's settled. Let our new working relationship bloom like a magnolia at the height of spring.
Hold on a sec. What did we do to deserve this? Your general weirdness aside, simply having an amateur like you... Your general weirdness aside, simply having an amateur like you around is going to be a pain. Are you confident that you won't be a drag on our work? Or our sanity?
Well, I'm somewhat confident in my marksmanship and magic, but of course I'd be distressed if you tried to list my music genius in the same group.
That's the kind of line that gets me really worried.
But maybe we could use an extra hand. As long as we can't count on the army to help us out, I have the feeling that we'll be short on manpower.
Well, alright then. We'll use you for what you're worth. However, if we do happen to conclude that you're not worth your weight, you're dumped from the party. Are you going to be okay with that?
Of course I don't mind. I'd never let you down, so please be reassured.
Well, my expectations for you are pretty much at rock bottom anyway, so I know you won't let me down. I'm glad things are settled between you all. But before you go, there's something I need to tell you. Tell us. Actually, the town did seem pretty noisy as we were headed here. What happened? Truth be told, last night there was a large-scale burglary in Bose's South Block. The weapon shop and oil factory were targeted, as were a number of private residences. What?
So, was this the work of the Sky Bandits?
It's unknown at this time, but it seems highly probable. A unit of the Royal Army is currently conducting an investigation. I see. I guess we better do an investigation of our own then. Yes, I'd like to formally request that you do just that. I'll send a payment over to the guild for the work you've done so far. Please make use of the money for your current investigation expenses.
Money.
I have a feeling that the army is going to get in our way again. But I guess when that happens, it happens.
Whether they get in our way or not, I just don't think we should be forthcoming with the army about any information we come across. Because if there's really a spy in their midst, they'll just leak it to the Sky Bandits.
Though I'm reluctant to say it, I also think it's for the best to keep quiet about our findings. Anyway, let's act with prudence.
Alrighty, my bosom companions. Shall we head to the South Block?
Look, buddy, who made you king of the show?
Yeah, we're not going to go right away. We're basically done for the day. I think I'm going to just turn stuff into the Bracers Guild. And then that's going to be it. Let's report.
We received payment from Mayor Maybell for your investigative reports thus far.
Nice. 6,000. Nice.
Still something. Keep up the good work and be careful out there.
I have more to report. West Pose Monster. Okay.
Good work. It looks like you managed to achieve your objective. Come back again if you have anything else to report.
Okay, is there any more? Ah! Estimate the freedom. When did that happen? Stolen ring. It's burglarized the other day and my jewelry was found to be among the missing items. Quite valuable needs to let if anyone has tried let me know. Ansem Path Monster. Okay. So, well, we'll deal with the short-term ones right now. I don't know, like, I didn't even see this from before. When did it even show up? We didn't even take it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Yeah, we're gonna come back and do our blueprints on Friday, I hope. Otherwise, I'll find another day to do it. But yeah, thanks for coming in here, Spitefire and U of I Guru. We're slowly making our way through this. Yes, feet. All the feet in the world. Feet up and down, left and right, all over the place. We won't be able to handle the amount of feet we'll have. But yeah, hopefully everybody has a decent week coming up. Take care of yourselves. Stay cool, stay frosty, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.